Whether a light is required above an outdoor grill in the lanai of a single-family home depends entirely on local building codes and regulations. In many jurisdictions, a specific requirement for such lighting does not exist. However, it is essential to verify this with the local authority having jurisdiction, which is often the city or county building department. These departments enforce the adopted building codes, such as the International Residential Code or the National Electrical Code, as well as any local amendments. When determining if a light is needed, there are several factors to consider. Firstly, the specific edition of the building code in force will dictate the requirements. Building codes are updated periodically, typically every 3 years, and each edition may introduce new requirements or modify existing ones. Secondly, local amendments can override or supplement the model code. These amendments are tailored to address specific regional concerns or preferences, and can vary significantly from one location to another. Thirdly, even if there is no specific requirement for a light directly above the grill, other sections of the code may apply. For example, the code may require sufficient outdoor lighting to ensure safety and security. This lighting could be provided by fixtures located elsewhere in the lanai or on the exterior of the house, but it must be adequate to illuminate the grilling area. Fourthly, if the grill is located under a covered structure, such as a roof or pergola, the code may treat it differently than if it were in an open area. Covered structures may be subject to additional requirements for ventilation and fire safety, which could indirectly affect the need for lighting. Fifthly, the electrical installation for any outdoor lighting must comply with the National Electrical Code, which sets standards for safety and wiring methods. This includes requirements for weatherproof enclosures, ground fault circuit interrupter protection, and proper wiring techniques. Sixthly, it's also worth considering the intended use of the grilling area. If the grill is primarily used during daylight hours, the need for supplemental lighting may be less critical. However, if the grill is frequently used at night or in low light conditions, adequate lighting becomes essential for safety and convenience. Seventhly, it is advisable to consult with a qualified electrician or building inspector to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. These professionals can provide expert guidance on the specific requirements in your area and can help you design and install a safe and effective lighting system. Eighthly, the Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, may impose additional requirements for accessibility, particularly if the grilling area is intended for use by people with disabilities. This could include requirements for the placement of lighting controls and the level of illumination. Ninthly, some homeowners associations or neighborhood covenants may have their own rules regarding outdoor lighting. These rules may be more restrictive than the building code, and it's important to be aware of them before installing any new lighting fixtures. Tenthly, even if there is no code requirement for a light above the grill, it may still be a good idea to install one for safety and convenience. Adequate lighting can improve visibility and reduce the risk of accidents, especially when grilling at night.